Hey, what's going on? It's me, the Grizz. I am starting up my channel by request, and the request was also to play an older game, so I picked Diablo. See how this goes. I'm gonna probably play as the warrior and just enjoy myself. So, Diablo was first released on December 31st, 1996. It is a game by Blizzard. It is has two sequels, Diablo 2 and 3, respectively, 2000 and 2012. It is set in the fictional kingdom of Honduras, and basically you're a lone hero battling to rid the world of Diablo, Lord of Terror, and you just go down level upon level upon level, fighting monsters and getting loot. And this is the sort of the intro video. This also had an expansion pack, which was Hellfire. I think it released another character. There's 3 characters: Warrior, Rogue, and Wizard. And I'll play the Warrior this time. Alright, let me get rid of my other windows here really quickly. Alright, we're back in the game. Alright, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do the single player campaign. I'm gonna do a new hero, and I'm going to do the warrior. And that's it. You go right into the game. There's a couple of different menus. Your character menu, when you level up, you'll be able to distribute points to make your strength, magic, dexterity, or vitality better, which will affect your chance to hit, your damage you do, depending on your class, your magic resistances, how much life and mana you have. Your quests will show here. Currently, we don't have anything. Map you can't use in town. Menu is just like the regular default menu for the game. Inventory shows you what you have, what you can equip, and what you currently have equipped. And then your spell book. I guess as a warrior I can use the item repair skill, which I don't need to do, but just gotta familiarize myself with the buttons or the keys. So, like I said, this is Honduras. There's a couple. This is the town, and there's different NPCs in the town that do different things. They do some pretty decent voice acting. It's not, you can't see their mouths moving or anything, but it is reading the text that they do. So, let's talk to Cain the Elder just to get started.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. The story of Wirt is a frightening and tragic one. He was taken from the arms of his mother and dragged into the labyrinth by the small, foul demons that wield wicked spears.
To go down,
there were many other children taken that day,
Diablo,
including the son of King Leoric. The knights of the palace went below, but never returned. The blacksmith found the boy, but only after the foul beasts had begun to torture him for their sadistic pleasures.
He can also identify items, which certain items will be, I guess, magical in nature and have benefits to different attributes, or your strength, magic, dexterity, vitality. Wirt is another one of the NPCs that we'll talk to later. This is Griswold the blacksmith.
Well, what can I do for
You
you?
can buy things from him. You can sell things from him. He can repair your items. Your items get durability loss as you go, as you play, and as you get hit or hit things, your durability will go down. So let's just talk to him. I think he just has an intro.
A good man who puts the needs of others above his own. You won't find anyone left in Tristram, or anyone else for that matter, who has a bad thing to say about the healer.
Right now I'm not going to purchase anything. Actually I will. This is only 15 gold and it's 1 armor cap, so I might as well. And we also have 10 gold for a 5 armor cape. Whatever. Might as well. We're here. Selling things. I don't have anything to sell currently. Well, I can get rid of the club. So I go to my inventory to put things on. And as you put it on, you can see that your armor class goes up and down. So I'm at 8, now I'm at 13 because I had +5. And obviously your armor class is going to make you take less damage when you get hit. This is Ogden, the tavern owner.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith's shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
So sort of an intro, that's where we have to go to the church, and like I said, church aka Labyrinth, and make our way down, fighting tougher and tougher enemies, and hopefully getting stronger as we go.
What ails you, my friend?
This is the healer. I'll talk to him real quick just for his intro.
I really don't understand why Ogden stays here in Tristram. He suffers from a slight nervous condition, but he is an intelligent and industrious man who would do very well wherever he went. I suppose it may be the fear of the many murders that happen in the surrounding countryside, or perhaps the wishes of his wife that keep him and his family where they are.
Pepin also will heal you if you're low on health. This is your health. This is your mana. He will sell you things that have to do with healing. That's basically it for him. Wirt is on the outskirts of town. I'm not going to go talk to him yet. There's no we don't have enough gold to actually purchase anything from him anyway, so there's no point.
Good day.
So this is
How may I
Jillian,
serve
the
you?
barmaid, I think.
Ogden and his wife have taken me and my grandmother into their home, and have even let me earn a few gold pieces by working at the inn. I owe so much to them, and hope one day to leave this place and help them start a grand hotel in the east.
So they just remade this game. Well, I shouldn't say that, but at least they updated it for a higher resolution than it was originally. And I'm playing on the higher resolution. So we'll go to the labyrinth and start making our way down. It's basic, just anywhere you want to move, you just click. Left click. Right click would use your skill, whatever your skill would be here. You have a hot bar that 1 is going to use this mana, this health potion, 2, 3 is, and so on, so forth till 8. And that's basically it. It's a very simple game. As a mage, you get a lot more magic spells, and as a warrior, we'll just be relying on equipment mostly.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this Butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
So that's our first quest. It's going to be the Butcher, and we have to find him and defeat him. He's like our first boss, and he's tough.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
So here's the dungeon. It is a randomly generated, every floor is randomly generated, so you're going to get a different one every time. There's a little overview map that you can see when you hit tab. The little dots around these walls show that it's like a solid wall. You can't get through it. There's nothing behind it. And then obviously this wall, where it's just a straight line with no dots behind it, you can get through. This bright square is a door. You can get through to there. And basically, you just click and move. And then if you want to attack something, you just click on it. It's just a lot of clicking. Then you get stuff, either gold, that, or potions, or armor, and it's rinse and repeat until you keep going down and down and down, and eventually fight Diablo. In the second game and the third Diablo game, each piece of equipment that you equip changes how your character looks on screen. This game does not. I believe there's a certain armor class requirement that changes what you look like just overall. Like you look with better armor on you, or you look like you have better armor at least. So we got a cloak, and this is one item that has to be identified. So it's going to have some sort of magic ability on it, which I actually have a scroll of identity that we picked up. So I'm just going to right click it. Click on the cloak, and it's a cloak of thorns, so each attacker takes 1 to 3 damage. And right now that's good because most things have 1 to 3 life. As you can see, I have a short sword equipped, which is the default starting weapon, 2 to 6 damage per swing, and I've already my durability's already went down 1. I have a buckler with a shield, which is a 3 armor, and the stuff that I purchased. I just found. This game you save often because when you die, you respawn the last time you saved. The noise you heard was a trap. As soon as you open the door, an arrow shot out of the wall. If I wouldn't have moved, it would have hit me. Kind of go through system. Here's our. We already found the stairs down to the second level, but I like to go through everything so I can get more level up, get more experience, prepare ourselves for the tougher enemies that as you go down. I kind of go systematically, keep my left side on one of the walls so I don't miss anything. But you can move pretty quick, so it's something, you don't have to worry about it. I think there's different kind of enemies. Fallen ones, once you kill one, the other ones will run. That see you kill it. There's the scavengers. There's reanimated skeletons. Zombies. And then as you go down, there's going to be tougher things and more obscure enemies. These two, I got armor 3, that's better than that armor 1. It's like a door here I can go through. The door. There are things that you can, like these barrels you can hit to break them open. Sometimes they have stuff inside, sometimes they have loot inside, sometimes they have monsters inside like we saw right there. Alright, so I got my first level up. So this is where you can make your character stronger as far as a little more specialized. I'm going to put a point in strength, and when I do that, perhaps it's going to be enough to make my damage go up 1. I'm not sure. It might make my armor class go up. I'm not sure again. I've played since 1996 or 7, so it's been a while. So that didn't do anything yet, but there might be like a certain step. So maybe I need 32 or 33 to get that +1 to damage or that +1 to armor. I'm not positive. I know that dexterity will help my chance to hit, and obviously my vitality is going to give my character a bigger life pool, health pool. So I'm going to give a couple to vitality, and I just put the other 2 in strength and 1 in dexterity. I'm not sure what a proper build would be but I'm not interested in making the best character, just sort of going through it. Some of those are trapped, obviously, and they are exploding and hurting me for a decent amount of damage. And I haven't got another melee weapon yet. Sarcophagus you can open up. Sometimes there's monsters inside, sometimes there's weapons inside, sometimes there's other kind of loot. The cape, which is not helping, or not better than what we have already. I used to play this game for hours and hours and hours. Back in the late 90s. Never played the multiplayer. Short sword is the exact same short sword that we already have, so there's no sense in equipping it. But we would just, myself and some of my friends that would watch for hours. And it was, I would say, pretty advanced at the time. Obviously the graphics aren't holding up as well as, you know, some graphics do to some games, but, you know, given the history of when it was made, I think it looked really good at the time. Maybe we could fill in the blanks with our imagination. What things look like a little bit more. Alright, now we got a saber, 1 to 8 damage instead of the 2 to 6. I will throw that on. The weapon I'm holding will look different if I use a different weapon class. So if I didn't have a sword and I picked up a mace or a two-handed weapon, that would look different. But if I'm just going to equip if I replace a sword with another sword, I believe the swords will just stay looking the same. The difficulty in this game is when you get overwhelmed, and sometimes you can get hit multiple times pretty quickly in succession and drain your health pretty quickly before you can react. So you kind of just take it easy and pick off things as you can. And knowing what does what. The zombies hit really hard. I remember that. The skeletons, there's usually a bunch of them, and sometimes they can kind of swarm you. Obviously the fallen ones, again, they run. Scavengers are harder to hit, but
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
And there's usually a bunch, little mob of them when you see them. So I'm getting a pretty good mix of everything right now.
Too much baggage.
And your inventory fills up pretty quickly. So usually you'd go back and sell stuff, but I don't really have that much to sell. Let me see what this is, if this is worthwhile. Not identified, but it'll be worth money. But the blue items that are magical will be worth more money than the regular ones. So I got a book of healing, which teaches me the healing spell, which would obviously heal my character, but I need 17 magic to learn that. And every time I use it, obviously it's going to take away from some of my mana. Currently, I'm at 10 magic, so I may get up to 17 just to use that because it is helpful to sort of heal up when I'm not in the middle of a fight. Speaking of which, I just used a potion right there just because I was getting a little bit low. The first real test is when you get to the butcher. He hits like a truck, and you're going to be, well, I think, underpowered by the time you get to him, so... Alright, so we'll get level 3. I'm not putting all of the points into magic because I need to be able to hit stuff still, but I will put a couple into magic. So a chance to hit did go up 1 with an extra point into dexterity. And I'm a little bit closer to 12 magics out of the 17 to get that, to learn that book. To be able to read that book, I guess it's more accurate. Way of saying that. Let me clear this dungeon and then, or this floor, and then I'll probably go back and sell all the stuff that I got. Falchion may be better than what I have currently. The saber. Let me pick it up and see. I will have to drop that short sword, however. 4 to 8, which is better. I will put that on. I will use that. So again, changed, but the character still looks the same as far as the sword he's holding. And now we're at 4 to 8 damage, which is nice. I should hit almost one hit everything I encounter at this point. That's a nice find for the next floor as well. There's a couple more spots here that I haven't went to yet. It's kind of cool too because it does a it's a blue helmet. Kill count, and the more you kill certain enemies, the more you. There's a scroll identify. I'll use that now on the club. Actually, let me use it on this cap. Plus 3 to strength. So yeah, I'll throw that on. Let's see if it makes my damage go up. It did. So now I'm at 5 to 9 damage. Actually, I might as well save. So yeah, there's a certain, I guess you could say, step to having certain attributes affect your actual stats as far as damage and things. I'm pretty sure dexterity gets used a lot more to make your chance to hit better. Club, not interested in that. Alright, so I believe I've searched the entire first floor. Oops. This little gold. Oh, that's not true. There's a door right here. This little gold symbol that looks like my armor means that my armor is. Dang it, durability is starting to go down. I think if it goes down to 0, it could break. I don't recall. And if it breaks, it just goes away. But hopefully I won't. Damn it. Hopefully I won't find out. Come on. I need to put some more in dexterity because obviously he ain't hitting worth shit. This guy's it's like a truck, thank you. What is that? Scroll of Inferno. Scrolls, I'm not sure if there is a. I'll look at it in a second. Yeah, there's going to be a cap too, so I need 19 magic to be able to read that scroll and use it. Scrolls are a one-time use magic item, whereas a book will teach you that spell. So let's go back up to town. I will sort of sell my gear and go through the normal ritual of selling stuff, buying stuff, repairing stuff. Which should take probably about 5 minutes, maybe less. And I'll end the video there for the introduction to the game. basically rinse and repeat. Just keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. Fighting, fighting, fighting. Get loot, equip it, find better stuff, level up, and go from there. Talk to him, it's free heal.
I'm glad I caught up to you in time. Our wells have become brackish and stagnant, and some of the townspeople have become ill drinking from them. Our reserves of fresh water are quickly running dry. I believe that there is a passage that leads to the springs that serve our town. Please find what has caused this calamity, or we all will surely perish.
All of them will surely perish. No bottled water in this town. I knew this was happening because I remember that if this part's yellow, it means you're going to get that quest. Sometimes the water in this well is blue, and you don't get that quest. But I knew that was going to happen. I'm not exactly sure where you have to go to complete the quest, but it might just be as we're going down the
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
The labyrinth of church. For him to identify your stuff costs 100 gold apiece. I think I'm going to be able to sell this for more than 100 gold, so I will do that. It's a quick attack that isn't really... I don't think it's better than what we have.
Well, what can I do for you?
I'm going to have him repair the cloak for 62 gold. Falchion needs to be repaired. It's usually not full durability when you pick it up, so that's why it's such a low durability already. 6 out of 20. It usually will not go down that fast. Cap of strength is half. I'm not going to worry about that. Everything else I'm going to be selling, so I'm not going to worry about that. So let us sell the short bow. Cape, don't need that. Saber, cap, cape, and the Club of Readiness, which is 510 gold, because I used the identified it, which is great. So that gives us 820. Let's see just really quickly what I have. So I got the 7 armor, 2 armor. A better buckler would be nice.
Well, what can I do for you?
So the quilted armor is 8. Nah, I'd rather have
well, what can I do for you?
Dagger, no thanks. Falchion, no. And the mouse wheel doesn't work. I can't remember. I'm sure there was mice with wheels back in 1996, but I did not have one. So this claymore is an option. It's going to be a two-handed weapon. I have enough strength to use it, but I would be giving away the armor on my buckler, which is only 3. Large axe is nice. 6 out of 6 damage. And there's no bucklers for sale. So 1 to 12 or 6 to 16. I will purchase that axe. Because at this point, an extra 3 armor don't mean shit. So that's a two-handed weapon. As you can see, now I have nothing in my offhand.
Well, what can I do for you?
I am going to sell the buckler. I'll keep the falchion just in case I get a really good shield and I need it for some reason. Alright. Let me rearrange this. And we're at 29 minutes. I think that'll be it for the first episode. And I'll stop it here. And I'm going to just take a quick break and I'll do another one right now. But hopefully we'll get down through the first floor's completed. So we're going to go down to the second floor and hopefully we can get that completed in the next episode. It shouldn't take us that long. So thanks for watching.